Hey, it's Damo, and I'm here to make a video for you. I have been... Anyway, that's not the point of the video at all. The point of the video is to discuss the differences between sexual attraction, sexual orientation, and romantic attraction and romantic orientation, because surprisingly enough, I thought it was obvious, and I thought Google was pretty easy to use, but I get asked questions like that a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about that today. I just realized my shirt was actually tucked into my underwear. I'm not even joking. I think it happened after I went and pooped. Let's start with romantic orientation or romantic attraction, which basically is how you feel... Let's start with sexual attraction and sexual orientation, since that's the easier one. Sexual orientation literally just describes your type of sexual attraction to any individual's gender, basically. So obviously one type of sexual attraction is homosexual, when you're attracted to the same type of gender, or heterosexual when you're attracted to the opposite gender, or pansexual when you don't see gender, or bisexual when you're attracted to male and female. Just, you know, the list fucking goes on. It's long. It's a long list, and I'm not gonna read it all. Although the people watching my video specifically are probably interested in a particular type of sexuality, which is asexual, which is when you don't really have any sort of sexual attraction to any gender, so you just don't experience sexual attraction. I have done a complete video on this, and I'll link it in the description or on screen or at the end of the video or something. You'll know, it'll be around. But basically, asexual isn't even that simple. Within asexual as a sexual attraction itself, there are so many variations. There's sex-positive asexual, there's sex-neutral asexual, and then there's sex negative. Sex positive means like you might not be attracted to anyone, but you enjoy the act of sex, so you still seek it out and have it. Sex neutral is you're not attracted to anyone, but you don't mind sex, so you might just let it happen if you want to. And sex negative, obviously, they not attracted to anyone and they don't want sex. Sex repulsed, actually, I think is what it's called, not sex negative, but I guess you could use that too. Boogity, boogity, boogity boo. So that is more or less sexual orientation slash sexual attraction. Sexual orientation describes your sexual attraction, and your sexual attraction describes your sexual orientation. It's pretty fucking straightforward. If you would like a list of more sexual orientations, you can probably just Google it, because there are so many, I'm assuming. So many. Then we go to romantic attraction. We learn about that, because it's 50% of the topic of this video. Your romantic orientation is defined by your romantic attraction, and your romantic attraction is basically how you feel romantically towards people based on their gender. Again, sort of basically the same thing, except less physical and more emotional. You can be homoromantic, so you can love the same gender. You can be heteroromantic, which is annoying to say, but means you love the opposite gender. You can be biromantic, panromantic, aromantic. Yes, I'm reading these off a screen. Get into it. Again, the people watching this video might be interested to hear how it relates to asexual and aromantic. Maybe that's a bit interesting to you, maybe. Aromantic means you're not romantically attracted to any gender, so you just don't really want to be in a relationship with anyone, and I'm assuming there's probably grey areas for this one as well, so you can probably be... No. I don't know. You know what? Teach me. If you know, can you be relationship positive aromantic? No, I don't think that's a thing. I mean, if I'm wrong, just tell me, that's fine, but it really... Because, I mean, like, you can not be attracted to a gender, but you can still get aroused and still enjoy sex. But if you don't want to be in a relationship with anyone because you just don't want to, then why would you? So I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, what? For asexuals, those who aren't sexually attracted to anyone, romantic orientation comes into play quite massively, because you don't base things on sex. You're asexual. You generally don't find people attractive, but that doesn't mean you don't want a relationship. It doesn't mean you want to be alone forever. So you can be asexual and you can be homoromantic, you can be heteroromantic, you can be asexual and still definitely love people, because that is a question I get a lot. The last topic I want to talk about in this video is something called cross orientation, which kind of relates to asexual who might be homoromantic or something like that. Hello. But basically, cross-orientation is when you identify your sexual orientation as one thing, say you're homosexual, but your romantic orientation is actually heteroromantic. Why did I pick that one to say? Although, to be honest, I crushed saying it just then. I deserve a reward. Give me my fucking reward! Anyway, as I was saying, someone who is cross-orientation could be homosexual and heteroromantic, meaning that they would like to have sex with people of the same gender, they're sexually attracted to people of the same gender, but they want to be in a relationship with someone of the opposite gender. This is a thing. It happens, and I'm assuming it sucks a little bit. It just sounds confusing and messy. I mean, like, I'm all for it if you can make it work, and I'm happy for you, but I mean, if I wanted to fuck guys but date women, which is what I thought was me for a long time, and I hated it, I would continue to hate it if that was the case. I was very confused for a very long time. I'm still not 100% sure of myself. I'm constantly figuring myself out, and I'm always open to the fact that I might be wrong and things might change. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Sorry this video wasn't like particularly enthralling or in-depth or super long or funny or, oh my god, I've never seen this before, what is this magical video? I'm sorry that you didn't feel the need to sing that song after watching this, but I am hoping that you did enjoy it in some capacity, and maybe it helped you understand a little bit, maybe it helped you figure yourself out or your friends out, or just, you know, understand. If there's any topics you'd like to see me cover, whether they're related to sexuality, depression, anxiety, anything, literally anything, just let me know, because I want to make a lot more videos and I want to know what you guys want to see, so please let me know. A huge thank you to my Patreons for supporting this video. Yep, that's now a thing. I've started a Patreon, and that little video will be in all of my videos just to thank those who have pledged a certain amount or above. You know, I mean, it takes like 5 seconds, so I'm sure you'll be okay. If you want to check out my Patreon, the link is in the description. If not, that is absolutely fine. I completely understand. It's not for everyone. Please don't judge me too much for just trying to get by in this world. If people want to support what I do, that's absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it from the very bottom of my heart. So thank you to those who are supporting or are considering it or whatever. And thank you to you for just watching, because that also supports me. Not very financially, because AdSense doesn't pay me shit, but like, it makes me feel good when you watch my shit, so that's good. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one, but until then, fuck off.